So could you tell us more about communion?
Okay, on Sunday, as one person said, I kind of covered all the bases on communion. And, that's a really difficult thing for people that haven't been raised in the church. What is this thing about you're eating the body of Jesus and drinking his blood? Yuck. I mean, it's just, it's no wonder they thought the early Christians were cannibals. Personally, I think it's one of the hurdles that Christianity still has to overcome. I know when I got called to the ministry, having no background in church, it took me a long time before I could even think about taking communion. It was just too weird. So part of what I wanted to speak to on Sunday were those folks for whom that is really difficult. And the modern story, the contemporary story of the Big Bang cosmology, I find for a lot of folks is a way past the yuck factor of communion, that you have bread and you have juice that we serve. And in terms of probability, none of that should be there. None of us should be here. It is truly miraculous, even from a purely materialistic sense, that any of this exists. And in that sense, we are communing with this miracle of creation that doesn't even need a God. And so for folks that are brought up in a much more secular orientation, communion becomes, I am communing, finding my place in this amazing miracle of evolution that never should have been. There are so many things, there are so many variables, that if they were a billionth of a percent different, our universe wouldn't exist. You and I wouldn't exist. So the fact that we're having bread and wine is astonishing.